Hi, here's the Lucite spaghetti lamp, vintage. As I said in the ad, my grandmother purchased this in the 1970s. I inherited it in the 1990s. I've had it ever since. I've had it in every one of my homes. It was in a log home where it fit okay. It was in two other more modern homes. It's done all right in those. We had it in our basement entertainment area, and I've recently moved it up to the dining room here. There's that beautiful teak base. Okay, I believe it's teak. That is solid wood, beautifully rounded. That's a metal, some kind of a metal, I'm not going to say brass, but a brassy colored piece of metal there, the triangle. And then this part here, the lamp stand going up, that is wrapped in a wood grain kind of a vinyl tape. And it doesn't have any noticeable scratches or damage to it. There you can see the kind of wood grain look to make it look like it is wood, but it is not. And if we go in close, let me just tilt it around here, we can see right there. Let's see, is it going to focus? Oh, sorry, I'm struggling to find it. There we go. Right there you can see where the tape meets the next piece of metal, which does look like brass up here. So that is the wood grain. It goes down here to this. Oh, I'm sorry, that is wood. Yeah, that's wood. That's wood as well. Let me just lighten this a bit on the camera. I gotta make adjustments internally. There we go. So there's this beautiful rounded base wood. And then we get into this taped portion and back up here to this brass, what looks to be a brass electric part. And again, we've got the teak. That's about a little more than a half an inch wide. It's kind of like a half moon pattern up to the base. They all have that same base, wood teak base. I believe it's teak anyway. There's that one. And out here to the tip is also wood. And that one. And then we've got the spaghetti lucite, which is what you're really loving, I think, the collectors. This is the one that's aged the best. It's a beautiful burnt orange still. It's absolutely lovely still. This is one of the two that are more faded in appearance. They're oranger at the bottom and faded out more on the top. And sadly, this is the one somewhere along the way, I couldn't even tell you now, this portion got chipped, probably during one of the many moves it's been on. You can see a bit of a design feature in there too with the wood. All right, I'll turn it on for you. It's, I don't know why it does that. There we go. I don't know why there's a slight delay. It could be the lights that are in it. It's not doing it now. And let me turn down the exposure. I just have to go in the camera to do that, unfortunately. So it takes a minute. And I'll show you the kind of warm glow it gives off at night. Like that. Quite bright at night. Now the second light there has a yellow bulb in it right now, if that looks different to you. But again, the top light is a beautiful burnt orange. It just looks as new as when it would have been made to me. But these two are more faded, though it does make a huge difference. And the reason this one's slightly different is there's a yellow bulb, as I say, and a regular bulb in that one. So there it is. Now I'm going to show you the tilt I'm going to turn it off and change the exposure, and I'll show you the tilt on it. So wait, go sideways. You can see how it stands there, going off to the left slightly, and if I turn it around in the same spot, now it is going off to the right. And it's quite substantial looking at it from the mid portion of the lamp, that bending out to the right. So we've always put it with the bend to the right up against the wall. And I am 5'1". I guess I better measure it for you. I'll measure it so it's taller than me. I'll have to put the measurements in the ad. All right, that's it.